Welcome to Chapter 10 of Princess, Fox, and Wolf. A Risky Rescue Plan. The next morning, Liz woke up feeling more determined than ever. She was going to save Prince and put an end to the war between the wolves and the foxes. She knew it was a dangerous mission, but she couldn't sit around and do nothing while her love was in danger. She went to see Nina, who was sitting in the garden, enjoying the morning sun. "Grandma, I have a plan," Liz said. Nina looked up, surprised. "What kind of plan, my dear?" Liz explained her plan to rescue Prince and stop the war. Nina listened carefully and nodded her head in agreement. "It's a risky plan, but it might just work," she said. Liz felt relieved that her grandma was on board with her plan. They spent the next few hours preparing for the mission. They gathered supplies, made weapons, and went over their strategy multiple times. As they were getting ready to leave, Liz's father, the king, appeared in front of them. "What are you two up to?" he asked suspiciously. Liz knew she had to lie to her father if she wanted to carry out her plan. "We're just going for a walk in the woods, father," she said with a smile. The king eyed them suspiciously but let them go. As they walked deeper into the woods, Liz felt a sense of excitement and fear. She knew this was going to be a dangerous mission, but she was determined to save Prince and put an end to the war. They finally reached the spot where Prince was being held captive. They saw the guards patrolling the area and heard Prince's faint cries for help. Liz felt her heart racing as she prepared for the rescue mission. Nina and Liz attacked the guards with their weapons, quickly taking them out. They then went to Prince's cell and broke the lock with a makeshift tool they had created. Prince looked at them with relief and gratitude. "Thank you for rescuing me," he said. Liz smiled at him. "We're not done yet. We need to put an end to this war," she said determinedly. They made their way to the wolves' headquarters, where they saw the leaders of the wolves and the foxes having a heated discussion. They quickly hid behind a tree and listened in on their conversation. "We need to attack the foxes now before they attack us," the wolf leader said. "We need to negotiate a peace treaty instead of starting a war," the fox leader responded. Liz knew this was her chance to end the war. She stepped out from behind the tree, surprising everyone. "I have a proposal," she said. "Instead of fighting, why don't we negotiate a peace treaty?" The leaders of the wolves and the foxes looked at each other skeptically, but they agreed to hear Liz out. She proposed a treaty that would allow both sides to coexist peacefully, without any bloodshed. After much discussion and negotiation, they finally agreed to the terms of the treaty. Liz felt relieved and proud of herself for ending the war. As they were about to leave, Liz felt a sudden pain in her chest. She looked down and saw blood seeping through her dress. She had been stabbed by one of the guards during the rescue mission. Prince caught her as she fell to the ground. "Liz, no," he cried out. Nina ran to her side, tears streaming down her face. "We need to get her to a doctor," she said. They rushed Liz to the nearest doctor, who tended to her wounds. It was a close call, but she survived the attack. As she lay in her bed, recovering from her injuries, Liz felt proud of herself. I hope you enjoyed the chapter's story. See you again in the next chapter.